guys, are you curious as to why and how you can find your voice in birth and pregnancy? What exactly does that mean?
Well, we're the Birth Besties, and we want to help you navigate this exciting time in your life and really show you how you can find your voice in pregnancy. Our goal is to help you feel empowered and not defeated, and our hope is that when that you feel like you walk away from this birth with your dignity intact and like you've accomplished something that you wanted to do.
Right, exactly. So if you want to feel empowered during your pregnancy, then go ahead and comment below with the word strength, because we want you to feel like you have been strengthened in this process. So too many times we have heard women walk away or tell their birth story, and instead of being excited and happy about it, they feel defeated and more along the lines of, I had to have this, or I didn't have a choice, phrases like that. And that should never be your response to your birth story.
That's so important, because I think a lot of times people feel like it happened to them instead of they were an active participant in their birth. And so that's why it's so important to Mikayla and I that you learn how to find your voice, your inner voice, and find your confidence so that you don't just feel like something happened to you.
Exactly. We want you to be an active participant in your whole birth experience, starting in pregnancy or even before you get pregnant. We want you to know what your options are. Go out and buy a car without researching what car would be the best for you and for your family. You want to know their safety guidelines and, how is it going to fit? Is it comfortable? So don't be an uninformed consumer when it comes to your birth. Instead,
right. Don't just walk into this going, I don't know, whatever doctor was on my list, and that's it. That's my only choice.
Right, exactly. I mean, you are hiring the provider to be there for you. It's not the other way around. It sometimes works both ways. Obviously, if you are searching for a midwife, then you guys kind of you interview each other so that you know it's a good fit. You don't always have that luxury with an OBGYN. However, you absolutely can interview your OBGYN and decide if this provider is the right one for you and your family. So if you, go ahead, Crystal.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just going to say it's important to have a little questionnaire to ask your midwife or your OBGYN. So if you guys are interested in what questions we think are valuable, we've put together a list. So if you comment below with the word provider, we'll make sure and send you guys the download so that you know what to ask. But let's just talk a little bit about what some of those questions might be, like just a little tease.
Absolutely. First of all, what kind of birth does that particular provider already practice? Because remember, if this is a provider that's been in for years, if you have desires that maybe they're not already practicing in their other births, then they're not going to be the right provider for you. So you want to know, what's their cesarean rate and what's the hospital cesarean rate that, you're
right. Who else is in their practice? Is this provider going to be the one who delivers you, or is there a variety of providers that you're going to kind of rotate through during your pregnancy who could be kind of on staff the night that you're delivering? And like you said, what hospital do they deliver at? And then what are the hospital policies where you're going? Is there a time limit on your labor and things like that? So what we're trying to do with those the questionnaire or that we want to give you is to help you find your voice so that you can make the choices that you think are right for your family. So that's a little bit about how we're giving you a voice with what we have to offer.
It just means finding your voice is being able to feel comfortable in the decisions that you make so that you can have the birth that you desire. We just want to help helpful resources and information that you do that.
So all you have to do to get the really awesome provider is to, or provider questions, is to comment below with the word provider, and Michaela or myself will message it over to you via Honest Birth Talk, and we can get the conversation going. If you have more questions after you read over that, you can just message us back.
Exactly, that's right. We're also going to be back on Sunday morning for Sunday morning coffee talk, and this is a much more just relaxed conversation so that I talk to you about your birth options and answer what you may have. So you can always
come hang out with us on Sunday to bring your coffee.
Exactly, and show us your fun. All right. Again, we're the Birth Besties. I'm Michaela.
I'm Crystal.
I think there's a delay.
There is.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Yeah.